Hey everyone, it's Dan with Switcher Studio, and I wanted to go through a quick walkthrough, a little tutorial on everything you need to know about Switcher Go. So here we go. We're at the splash screen here, where right after you tap on the app icon, this is what you're going to see, and you have the three choices here. You can either go to Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or record mode. I should add that I've already logged into my Switcher account to get to this point. You don't need a Switcher account to use Switcher Go. You can just use the record mode. So let's go ahead and pretend like we're going to be doing a Facebook Live event. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on Facebook Live here. This is very similar setup if you're using YouTube Live, and of course record mode will just skip the step altogether. So here I could choose where I want to stream to. So let's pretend like we are streaming to our Switcher Studio page. We'll call this Test Go. And if I just scroll down, I can choose the stream quality, hit Create Live Stream once I'm happy with that, add the description there, give it a second. Now we're all ready to go. Here we are at the interface of Switcher Go. If I hit the record button, that big red button up in the upper right, that's what's going to send it live. I guess the first thing we'll do is right underneath that is the Switch camera. So I'm going to use the rear facing so you all can see me and aren't just staring at an empty room. And yeah, the other feature right below that is the mute function. So if I tap on that, that's going to mute all the audio going in. If you see, let's see, where is it? Yeah, right there. There's no more meters showing my audio, so that means that I've muted it. This is good if you're adding, or if you're muting before you go live, or if you have a video that you don't want to talk over something. So let me go ahead and unmute that for now. I guess the next thing we'll go over is the camera controls. So here you can add your exposure, your white balance. Actually for this I will have to switch the other one. The rear facing doesn't have those extra features, but if I hit manual on all of these, it's going to bring up these sliders. So for instance, this first one's the zoom, and it's a responsive zoom, so I can zoom slow or fast. You can pinch to zoom still if you prefer that. The next one is the exposure, or the focus, sorry. So yeah, I can pull focus maybe on my hand here and have everything else be out of focus, or vice versa. So that's really cool. You can get that kind of DSLR effect, get really sharp video. And then of course we have, if you're like in a dimly lit room, you can bump the ISO, get that bright, or bring it down if it's super bright, you're outside or something. And then this last one here is our white balance if you need to get those cameras to look exactly perfectly like each other. I'm going to go ahead and set these all to auto though and bring the camera back. So that's the camera control functions. To get to that, I just hit the star, or I'm sorry, not the star, the one right next to the star, the two lines or whatever. And once I'm happy with how it looks, I'll just swipe down to get rid of that. The next thing to notice is the star icon that I just tapped there, and this is where you can add graphics and video and all that good jazz. So yeah, allow it to get to your photos and videos. So if I tap on photos, here's everything that's on my camera. Got tons of pictures from all sorts of stuff. Let's see if I've got any Switcher stuff we can use. Well, here, this will work. The other day I was doing video for our alma mater, a lot of ours. So I was doing some post-game videos using Switcher Go. So let's say I wanted to use this as an image. I'll tap on image, make sure it looks good. Once it's all perfect, I can change the framing and whatnot. I'll just tap done, and that's up to that. I can use that as a source, have that be full screen. Whatever I need to. Again, I can slide down to make sure it looks all good. And then just to get back to my other one, I just tap on that icon. You can also do this for lower thirds as well. I do believe I have a couple of those made. Let's see here. Yeah, so here's one of the seniors on that basketball team. So I can choose Use as Overlay. And from here, I get the option to move this around the screen, get it to the size I want, make sure it looks good. Once it's all good there, I'll tap Done, and just like that, I can have lower thirds on that screen. And then the last thing I can add is videos. So Again, anything on your camera roll you can bring in as a video. So here's the Switcher Go promo video I can bring in and play that back, no problem. So yeah, once that video is done, of course, you can switch back to what other angle or picture you need. You can have up to 5 sources in Switcher Go at one time. The other cool thing you can do with Switcher Go is get out of arm's reach with the with your camera here. So right now I'm using the built-in camera here, but let's say I've got another device here running running Switcher Go. So if I hit the plus and come down to here where it says camera, I can choose that, and all the devices on that network are going to show up. So here's the Switcher iPad, and if I take control of that, that is now going to be, and tap done up there, that's now going to be my main source. So I can place that somewhere else in the room and sit back and make my edits from far away, which is super helpful if you're trying to, you know, be very discreet and have a low profile while doing your video. But yeah, I do believe that is just about everything. Let me go ahead and switch back to my other camera here. Bring back in my built-in. So there I am again. I do believe that's everything with Switcher Go that you need to know. Again, like I said, you can add graphics, you can do overlays, you can have up to 5 sources, have videos in there, get out of arm's reach with the second device, mute your audio. Really great just if for run and gun, quick productions. Switcher Go is one of the best ways I found to do it. And again, once you're ready to go, you can just tap the red button up there in the corner and you'll be live. So that's it for now. If y'all have any questions, you can email us at support@SwitcherStudio or message us on Facebook or somewhere else, and we'll get back to you. Thanks, everyone.